Another study for your consideration: is third trimester abortion exceptional? 2 pathways to abortion after 24 weeks. The study is open access, meaning anyone can read the entire study. The author explains that some women who seek abortion in the third trimester do so because they learned about a serious fetal health issue. Other women abort healthy, viable fetuses in the third trimester, either because they didn't realize they were pregnant sooner or because they couldn't get the resources together to get an abortion earlier in the pregnancy. Please note that even if we had a legal setup where abortion was easily accessible and was taxpayer funded, this author would still argue that elective third trimester abortion should be legal because there will always be cases where women don't realize they're pregnant sooner. Underscoring the point that third trimester abortions are not all for medical emergencies, the author says, the new information respondents received that led to their decision to obtain an abortion was not exclusively related to fetal health. For some respondents, the new information they obtained was that they were pregnant. For example, in this situation, Autumn, a pseudonym, found out she was pregnant at 26 weeks and had an abortion in the third trimester because she didn't know she needed one until then. A similar story here. Veronica found out she was pregnant in the third trimester, so she needed an abortion in the third trimester because she didn't know she was pregnant until 25 weeks. Some women abort healthy fetuses in the third trimester because they didn't have the resources to abort earlier in the pregnancy. Monique found out she was pregnant relatively early on, and she and her boyfriend agreed she would get an abortion, but they couldn't surmount the financial obstacles to get one. She resigned herself to continuing the pregnancy and began receiving prenatal care at 18 weeks gestation, and then about a month later, so roughly 22 or 23 weeks, her boyfriend got a new job that had a signing bonus, and so they were able to pay for the abortion, so she had a third trimester abortion instead. These and other stories lead the study's author to conclude that we shouldn't have any gestational limits on abortion. It should be available all throughout pregnancy, including on viable, healthy fetuses. The idea that late-term abortions are only done for medical emergencies is a myth.